through the night. I would try to get it tonight. Hit a phone on my head like you better do right. I'm alone in the bed.
Why do I insist on embarrassing myself? Like I don't understand. Like I just embarrass myself. Today I wanted to talk about, another story time because I like doing these because I like talking. So today I wanted to talk about the time I got caught with a boy. Now, it's not what you think it is. The video might be a little bit of clickbait, just a little bit. But I got caught with a boy at like a bus stop. But like we wasn't just like chilling. Like I was like in between the boy's legs. Before you get to assuming, let me start the story. My foster mother is a very, very, very strict person. So she doesn't really like me hanging out with a lot of males, and I can see where she's coming from to a certain extent. Like she's like kind of crazy when it comes to boys. Like she has to meet any boy I hang out with. Like even if I got a boy best friend, you gotta meet him. Like I can't like just chill with my boy best friend. Like even if he gay, it's like, oh, I gotta meet him because boys be undercover. So, not the point.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
So she has to meet anybody I hang out with. She knew I was talking to this boy, and let's call him Oscar, as in Oscar the Grouch from Sesame Street. We're gonna call him Oscar. So me and Oscar were dating for like 3 months. It really wasn't that long. But Oscar would come over and my foster mom wouldn't know. I know, oh my god. Okay, whatever, get over it. But he would come over like the day she would go to work or like after school if she worked late. So I used to be like a little, what I want to call it, a rebel. I guess you can call me a rebel. I used to like let him come over even though I knew she would get off early. So like, I got out of school at 2:19 and he got out of school at like 2:54, something like that. I know that's pretty exact, but like I heard the number so much that it's just stuck in my head. So he got out of school at 2:54. So my foster mom, I remember she got off work at, it's probably like 2 o'clock. So I was really cutting it close when I was like, all right, come on, like I'll have you out before she get back. Because my foster mom, she was taking the bus, so it would take her a little bit longer to get home because she didn't like work close to the house. So I knew it would take her a little bit of time to get home. But sometimes she got rides home. So like somebody would drive her back to the house. So basically I just told him to come over anyway. Oscar, he doesn't live in my area, so he, like, after he come from my house, he would have to take a couple of buses to get home. So Oscar comes over, we chill, whatever. It gets close to the time where Oscar needs to leave. So I start doing too much, and like all the females know when it's time for a boy to leave, and you start being like, you know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I know exactly what I'm talking about. But anyway, so I was kind of like stalling a little bit. But keep in mind, I know that she got off early, and at this point, it's like 3:30, so I know she's like close to being home. But I'm just doing too much, just doing too much. So eventually, we ended up leaving out the house because I'm walking him to the bus stop he needs to go to. So the bus stop he needs to go to is literally right over in the corner from my block. So it's like you walk up my block, you turn, and the bus stop's right here. Now, this same bus stop that he needs to go to is on the opposite street of the bus that my foster mom gets off of. So meaning that, say my foster mom was on her way home and she was to get off the bus, we'll be at this bus stop across the street and she would be over here, and she most likely would see us. But me, being a dummy, I didn't care. I was just like, whatever. So we chilling at the bus stop, and then I end up like sitting, like, you know how like a boy could be like sitting like on like a bench and he got his legs open and you could be standing there like just there. You know what I mean? So we was doing a little bit too much. I think we was kissing. I don't really remember too much, but I know we was doing too much. Like he probably had his hands in places that his hands did not need to be, but we just chilling or whatever. And his car goes by, and like I'm like, that car kind of looks familiar, but like I ain't think nothing of it. I was like, whatever. The car comes by again, and I wasn't paying attention, but my foster mom got out of the car across the street. Do I know why she got off? while she got out of the car across the street instead of getting off on our block. I still have like no idea to this day. But she got out of the car, and then like I'm turned backwards, so like I can't see what's behind me, but he can see what's behind me because like we're like this. So he's looking and he's like, ain't that your foster mom? And I'm like, what you talking about? I think he played too much. Oscar played a little bit too much, so I thought he was just joking. Like, ha ha. I turn around and I see this lady's face. When I tell you, my heart drops. I was like, oh my god! Oh jeez! Oh my god! Oh, and then like me, when I get in like scary situations or like scary situations, I freeze. Like I just like completely freeze. So I seen her, and I just froze. Like I was just like, oh my god! Like what am I gonna do? How am I gonna explain this? Keep in mind when she's walking towards us, he has his hands around me, and I'm standing like in between his legs, and he has his hands places that they don't need to be, and kind of like this, and she's just walking up to us, and I'm like, oh my god, she about to grab me by my ponytail and start swinging me around. Like I'm just like, my life is over. I'm just contemplating like, dang, I lived a good life, and I was only 15. I'm like, I lived a great life, you know. I'm thankful for what I've been through, but I know she about to kill me. So, she, gets closer to us, and, you know, I get off of him at some point, and then she's like, Mariah, take your fucking ass home, and I'm just like, right, I'm gonna go. So, I start walking away, and, like, she's talking to Oscar, and I'm like, oh my god, I don't know what this lady is gonna say to him. I'm like scared. Like I'm walking home, and I told you like the bus stop was only around the corner from my house, so I'm walking. Felt like the longest walk ever. I'm just in my thoughts like, oh my god, this lady is gonna come home and she is gonna kill me. She is gonna wring me by my neck. So after what felt like a 60-minute walk, I end up getting home, and once I'm home, I'm just like, I'm terrified. I'm like waiting for her to walk through the door and just start screaming. Like I know she's going to be screaming. So I'm just sitting on the couch waiting for her to come in. Like, oh my gosh. At the time, I didn't have a phone, so I couldn't like I couldn't text Oscar and be like, what's going on, where's she at? I couldn't do none of that because I didn't have a phone at the time. Like an hour late, it felt like an hour, but it's probably like 5 minutes. But I was so scared that it felt like an hour. So like an hour later, she comes in the house, and all hell breaks loose, bro. Did y'all see that spit? She's cussing me out, bro. She's like, do you want to get pregnant? I'm like, okay, first of all, calm down, because you can't get pregnant like that. We were out in public, ma'am. We were in public. Calm down. Like, I get like she was like what you doing? But like she ain't had to jump to pregnancy. Like, calm down, please. And then she's just like, he had his hands all on you. And tell me why the car that I told you I seen the car go by. It was her parents' car. I knew that car was familiar. So, she was in the car, and she's like, you lucky my parents didn't see you. Because if they would have seen you, they would have gripped you up by your ears and start swinging you around. I'm just like, I'm glad they didn't see me too, ma'am. I'm glad they didn't see me. Because, So she just was going on and on screaming. Like, just talking about something. Don't let that boy be all on you like that. Da-da-da-da. And I'm just like, okay. You're right. I'm sorry. I apologize. Never again. Never will I ever again. And then after a while, my foster mom's daughter comes home. Like she was at work or something like that. So she comes home and I tell her what happened. And I'm like, let me see your phone so I can text Oscar and like ask him what she said to him. So this is the funny part. I text him and I'm like, you good? He like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm like, I thought she would have killed him. Like, you didn't kill him? Like, what? So I'm like, so what happened? So he calls me and he's basically just like, she asked him how was his day. She was like, okay. Like, I don't know if she was being smart, but he was just like, she just asked him how was his day and how he was doing, and that was literally it. So I'm just like, if that's all she asked you, then why did it take so long for her to get home? She's probably walking home, contemplating what she was going to do to me. But all in all, just the moral of this story is just don't be sneaky. And like punishment wise, I don't really think I got a punishment. I mean, she didn't want me to see him no more, but like after that situation, we kind of stopped talking. Not after that situation, but we stopped talking after a while anyway. So, but I didn't really get any punishment. But that doesn't mean you won't, sis. So, all in all, just don't be sneaky. Like, you wanna see your boyfriend, just tell your parent, and if they don't let you, just, okay, if you're gonna do it, just don't be dumb like me. Like, don't be dumb. Like, just don't be dumb. I'm gonna go. But if you like the video, comment, subscribe. If you had an experience like this, comment it down below. Share it with your friends that had this experience. And if you haven't had this experience and you want to try it, don't, because you can see from this video I got cussed out. Like, that cuss out was probably my punishment, basically. I'm gonna try to post a new video every week, so turn on post notifications, because we're about to get it popping. But my name's Mariah Monae. This is my TV, and you're watching it. I'm about to do this, but I didn't. I'm gonna go. Like,
through the night, I would try to get it tonight. Hit a phone on my head like you better do right. I'm alone in the bed.